Hey, what's up, guys? It's Apollo Uchiha here, and welcome back to my channel. Today, I am back with a new short movie. The name of this short movie is What If Naruto Was a Blessing Upon Konoha? And yeah, guys, it is an unscripted short movie and my own idea. Now, before continuing this, make sure you leave a like and subscribe to my channel if you like the content of this channel, and follow me on my Meta channel as well. And stay tuned for upload there today. And yeah, to make this work, I will change a few events from the history of the Shinobi world. So yeah, don't freak out if you think that it doesn't make sense. Why is this happening now? Because it happened in the past. To make the story work, I am changing this a little bit, okay? And yeah, moving onwards, please make sure you leave a like and subscribe to my channel. Once more, I will say this again. And yeah, like the video. Let's aim for 10 likes. We're gonna set some aims in the video. And without any further ado, let's begin with our today's short movie. Our story begins after the end of the Second Great Shinobi War, as we see Hiruzen Sarutobi was made into the third Hokage of the said village, and currently a funeral was being held in Konoha, and it was being attended by everyone in Konoha who has survived the nightmarish war as well, as many coffins were being lowered, but one that were the most were of those of the Senju clan, because almost all of the clan was wiped out. As now we see that only one remaining member, who was also a Sanin, was standing there in tears as her teammates were consolidating her. It's alright, Tsunade. Everything will be fine. How can everything will be fine? I lost everyone, Jiraiya. Everyone is dead. Can't you see that? Everyone I knew and loved and called my own are gone. As Hiruzen then said, Tsunade, calm down. Not here. They all need to be aware of this. You all lost something important because of this war, because of this village, because of the continuous conflict that cannot be stopped. My grandfather created this village so that there won't be any more conflicts within the clans. But then the new era of the warring session began between the villages itself to overdominate the other, overpower. Disgusting. And it took my whole family away and consumed it. Why? Because they just wanted to stop the wars? Even the kids. My own little brother, Nawaki, died. As now we see, Hiruzen then said, there is something that I need to tell you, that I found out as soon as I returned, in the midst of the Second Great Shinobi War. As Tsunade then said, what? What is it? If it is a trick to tell me to stop and live in this place for a second, I won't. It might be something like that, but it isn't a trick. Just come with me. As he looked towards the others, Danzo, Koharu, Homura, continue on with the funeral. As the three Sanins, as well as Hiruzen, then went towards a hospital room that was quite secluded, away from everyone, even from the shinobi left wing side. Why are we all the way back here? And I did not even knew there was a room here. It was built for the Senju clan. As the door opened to reveal that there was someone who was laying there. It was a baby with blonde hair and blue eyes and tanny skin. Tsunade then said, Who is he? He is your little brother, yours and Nawaki's. His name is Naruto. Impossible. It is impossible from what it seems, but your mother and father died protecting this child. And your mother's lying words were, tell Tsunade to protect him. What is his name? Said Tsunade, coming near the child and looking into his eyes as the child opened his. And immediately Tsunade knew that this was her baby brother, that she is going to protect forever now. His name is Naruto. Naruto Senju. Yes, his name is Naruto Senju. As Tsunade picked up the child and hugged him close and tightly. And then the flashbacks of the war came, as she hugged him tightly as well and began to shake. Tsunade! No, I can't remain here. I have to leave. If I stay here, then he too will die. Tsunade, calm down, said Jiraiya. No, you don't understand, Jiraiya. I lost everyone already. I lost my grandma as well. And the whole Uzumaki clan is gone. There is that girl from the Uzumaki clan who's become the new Jinchuriki here still. She's young, but she needs guidance. You can be her anchor too. I will take her away. Since I am the oldest person here from both the Uzumaki as well as the Senju, I'm gonna take them both away. They don't need to live here. Unfortunately, Tsunade, you know that is not possible. If you try to leave right now, the third Great Shinobi War might begin, because if they try to harm you, Konoha will respond. We just ended with the second one, and we are in no situation to fight it. You know that, I know that. Why can't you just let things be as they are, and live here for the time being in peace? Please. Let Naruto grow in peace, and once he's old enough, you both can decide what you need to do. I won't interfere, I swear, as the Kage. And as your sensei. You promise? Yes, I promise. As that is when we see something happened, as there was three puff of smokes, as three miniature form of summons arrived there. It was a snail, a toad, and a snake, and the three of them were looking towards their summoners. Orochimaru, Manda-sama has called for you. Ah, I see. Same for you, Jiraiya boy. You're needed. Back Gamamaru-sama has immediately called for a meeting. It seems something in the summoning clan is going on, as everyone is calling for a clan meeting. Every summoner is being contacted to, said Katsuya. As now we see, even Enma arrived there. Hello, Hirosen. Ah, Enma. Are you here for the same reason as the others are? Yes, it is about the same reason. And I beg to say, but you three need to leave because you have your own meetings to attend to. Tsunade, give Naruto to me. I'll watch over him, okay? Enma and me can discuss things over here. Well, you have to go, right? Yes. Yes, we have to. Says Tsunade. Watch over him, sensei. I will. As after that we see Tsunade arrive with Katsuyu back to the snail summoning compound where the snake clan resided, as there was the summoning that she summoned in her true form. As we see, Tsunade then asked the question, Katsuyu, why did you summon me? I must congratulate you, Tsunade. You and whole Konoha. Why? Says Tsunade, looking a lot hurt. I know you have went through great tragedy, but a blessing has been sent upon you by Kami, Yami, and Shinigami because of the sacrifices that Konoha has made, while trying to protect itself, but also trying to help others to avoid war. What sort of blessing? In the form of a child, a blessing is born. A blessing from the three goddesses upon you and your village. It is said that where the child resided, there will be peace, prosperity, and great fortune upon that village. As Tsunade's eyes widened, because she realized immediately that aside from her brother, there was no different child in Konoha that were born. No, 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 no. It can't be. Not another one. I have to go back and check. I thought you would be happy, Tsunade. No, I'm not. The only person who was born is my little brother. And you know what this means? Yes, that he might be, as we go towards Manda, he might be the one that is mentioned in this prophecy that is revealed to every clan in the whole elemental nation. That boy, huh? But what about our goals? Goals to leave and gain immortality, as you said. Leave them as it is. We don't want to piss off Kamiyami and Shinigami now. And I know for sure that you will be able to find a different way if you are near that child, because fortune will be upon you. And I have one more thing to you. As now we go towards the Toad Summoning Clan. Jiraiya boy, you are to make sure that the boy is a part of the Toad Summoning Clan. It will be a great honor for the Toad Summoning Clan to have him as a summoner. And not only that, to train him as one such as well. Okay, I'll try my best. But Tsunade and the others, they might also be aware of this, right? Of course they are. And that is why it is for us to make sure that we are the ones who he chooses as a summoning clan. Be very careful around him, Jiraiya. And so we go towards Hiruzen. I'm not sure about him being a part of our summoning clan and whatnot, Enma. But what I can make sure is that the child is going to remain in Konoha after I have heard about this. As the similar news was spread out across the whole summoning clans and their summoners in the whole elemental nation, and they have made sure that their Kages were aware of this. Damn it! Said Oniki. Why is Konoha the one who is being blessed again? It should have been us. We have suffered the most. There's no point, Oniki-sama. What's done is done. There's nothing we can do now. I hate this. I hate every ounce of this. As that is when we go towards the other villages, as their reactions were similar somewhat. As now we go back to the same room where we see Tsunade, Jiraiya, as well as Orochimaru arrived. As Tsunade then said, I'm taking him away. I don't want him to be a child of prophecy or whatnot. I know that you are all thinking the same, that Naruto might be the one. And much is confirmed that he is the one. Even if he did, then I'm not going to make him follow the path that is set upon him. You know he cannot deviate from this, Hime. Konoha needs him. Konoha needed everyone, and it consumed everyone that I knew and loved. It's going to consume you all as well one day. But sure as heck it won't consume my little brother. It's nothing more than a just gaping pit of cesspool that consumes people and kills them after using them, keeping on demanding more and more from them. I have seen it. I won't allow it to happen ever again. I'm sorry to say, Tsunade, but you can't leave. Everyone outside of Konoha is aware of this as well because of the summoning clans that they have and possess. So what should I do? Just remain here? For the time being, for yours and Naruto's safety, it is evident. They're not sure about the child, who is the blessing. And the only way they will be able to find out is to track down each and every child. And who will they track first and most easily? You and your brother. Because they will realize that you're away from Konoha. I am a Sanin, Sensei. You have forgotten about that. Even you as a Sanin can't take on all of them alone. Naruto is an infant. He can protect himself. Remember? Yes. I know. And there's one more thing. My Nanbu arrived while you were away. And he informed me of something that is quite shocking. Nawaki had a niece. Her name is Shizune. Yeah, I know. Where is she? Is she alive? Yes. She was able to survive, but not her family or parents. She's shaken to the core, Tsunade. Where is she? As that is when Shizune was brought there. A 3-year-old little girl. As Tsunade then said, I'll take care of you, Shizune. Nothing to worry about now anymore. There's this other Uzumaki girl as well. I already told you. I will be watching over her if I'm going to stay here. As so now we see, time passed. As within months the village was repaired and rebuilt back to its glory. And not only that, there was a difference. The senju compound that was huge was now reduced to a single home, in which Tsunade as well as the 3 kids resided. As Shizune as well as Kushina, who was also younger, but older than Shizune, had become some sort of a sisters to Naruto. And so the time began to pass by, as we see Naruto reach at the age of 7, as currently he was in the backyard training and sparring with his sister Shizune, as Naruto was able to win again by sheer luck, because he dodged all of her attacks by either, well, tipping over his feet or just avoiding by luck, and was able to use a style similar to Juken's style of the Yugas to defeat Shizune. Whoa, that was amazing. Are you hurt though, Nason? No, I'm not, Naruto. But that was kind of annoying, that how you were able to dodge all of my attacks. As Tsunade then said, that was kind of hilarious to be honest, Shizune. Not you too, Tsunade-sama. Well, it's fine. You tried your best. I think you should stick to being a medic, Shizune. That suits you best. Yeah, I think it would be best for me to stick as a medic. And it's the most easiest job as well. No, it's not, said Naruto. What do you mean? All you gotta do is just heal people. It's not. Isn't that right, Nason? It's quite taxing as well, from what I have heard. Is that how you say it? Yes, Naruto, that is how you say it, says Tsunade, who was now watching over her older, little brother as well. As she picked him up, come, let's go inside. Kushina would be back from the academy any moment now. As now we see, Kushina returned with a headband proudly displayed on top of her forehead. As she then smiled and said, "What do you guys think? I became a Konoichi now, official of Konoha." "Yes, just be careful now, Kushina," said Tsunade as she was washing dishes while making sure that the stew that they were cooking were almost cooked. Um, Tsunade-sama, I know that you're not happy with my choices, but a lot of that's happened out there. Shinobi world is not what it seems to be. Kushina, just be careful. I know I can't stop you, but I can warn you. You all are my family and the only people that I know to care about. And if something happens to you, I don't know what I will do myself." "Nothing will happen, Nisan," said Naruto. As Kushina then said, "Yeah, like little Naruto over here said, nothing will happen, Tsunade-sama. You don't need to worry about anything." As now we see, some more time passed as Naruto reached at the age of 10 as he entered the Shinobi Academy. And this time around, a lot of civilians were there as well. And he was able to graduate early on because he was a prodigy who was trained in the medic arts as well as in the 100 healing marks of Tsunade. And not only that, he has great control over water element, just like Tsunade's uncle, Tobirama. But the difference between Naruto and Tobirama was that Tobirama, who was only able to control water, Naruto was able to turn it into ice and use ice spears as well as create a barrier in the form of ice dome. As Konoha was truly quite impressed with Naruto's abilities. But not only that, Naruto, because of Hiruzen's teaching as well, was quite, deeply moved by the politics and how it works. So much so that he thought of it as a game of an act and was able to win Konoha a lot of, favors from Daimyo as well as from the other villages. A lot of alliances were formed thanks to him and his quick wittedness. Something that Danzo hated himself to be quite fond of because he knew now he had competition in Naruto, but he then realized one thing. Naruto was both the combination of Tobirama as well as of Hashirama in a sense. And that is when it came all to his mind, on the same night that he confronted Hiruzen. What can I do for you? 3. Why are you all here? Spit it out, Hiruzen. I figured it out. The prophecy rumor that has been floating around in the whole elemental nation. It's Naruto, isn't it? Took you long enough to figure it out. Yes, it is about Naruto. But I request you to not say it out loud or to, reveal this to anyone. But he's in danger. The other villages are looking for him because they want to kill him. They're mad that why is Konoha blessed. No wonder they're mad because we're making alliances left and right. And currently there is a letter from not only Iwa but also from Kumo for a Kage summit between just the two of them. What do you think? Obviously reject the answer. We don't need to have a conversation with them. They're just going to pressure you to reveal who the child of prophecy is, making it easier for them to kill. Yes, I too am aware of that. Listen to me, Hiruzen. If this child is really the child that is said in the prophecy as the blessing, then we need to be very careful in order to protect him. I'm gonna inactive and initiate my route in order to protect him. I already have my envoys. You need to send them out to make sure that Naruto is protected from the outside of the walls. I'll make sure with my route that he's protected from within. What are you two talking about? We just dragged us here, and we followed you here, said Koharu. As Danzo said, you don't need to worry about anything. Leave this between me and Hiruzen, said Danzo. We need to train that child. He was not only able to win over Daimyo, but a lot of others. Talking about that, something has happened. Daimyo has requested to meet with the young mind who was able to come up with such solutions to the problem faced by the Land of Fire. Damn it. If he figures out who Naruto is, then yeah, there might be some consequences of for us to hold this knowledge back from him. But he is the time you cannot deny this request. You're right. And so now we see that very next morning both Danzo as well as Hiruzen was in front of Tsunade, who has her arms folded as she was looking at them with rageful expression. So let me get this straight. You want me to send my little brother to the land of fire, who hasn't even gone outside Konoha yet? Yes, Hime, says Hiruzen gulping. Listen, I will make sure that he's protected. Nothing will go bad with him, okay? And we're gonna protect him from Daimyo as well, Hime. You don't need to worry about that, said Danzo. This is surprising to see that both of you two are working together, but if both of you are worried so much, then I have a request that I will go along with you, if that is okay. Alright, that is doable. Yes, said Danzo. And so, Tsunade as well as Naruto, while both Shizune as well as Kushina remained behind, then left towards the land of fire. As soon as they arrived there, Naruto was quite happy to see the world outside of Konoha, as well as the huge capital of the land of fire, until he met with one daimyo himself, who was seated in a room that was filled with quite a lot of influential people, and a priest was standing nearby, who after seeing Naruto immediately was in tears as he fell down to his knees. It can't be. He is here. He is him. The one I mentioned to you, my lord. As immediately Tsunade got into a defensive stance, and so did Hiruzen as well as Danzo. As we see, Daimyo stood up and pointed hands in the form of everyone to stop. There's no need to fight. Konoha is an integral part of the Land of Fire and has been and always will be as such. You don't need to be on alert, Hiruzen, Danzo, Tsunade-sama. He is my little brother, a senju. And I don't want him to. I know, but you're forgetting Hime. He's also a part of Uzumaki, said a red-haired woman who was similar to Kushina but only older than who arrived there. As Tsunade was taken aback, I thought that the Uzumaki clan was... Yes, my clan unfortunately was perished, but I, who, who, who is your cousin, was able to survive. I am unfortunately a civilian because my chakra coil at birth was defective. My family loved me dearly and, well, he visited our clan and, you know, how things goes. Love happened, said the Uzumaki woman with a blush on her face. As the daimyo then said, Honey, I think it would be best if you leave this to me. Oh, no need to be worried about anything, I was just leaving. As after the woman left, we see the daimyo then said, coming in front of Naruto, Hello, young man. My name is... As the daimyo was about to introduce, we see there was an explosion. As in came some shinobis who were rogue. We are here to take the child away. And to make sure that you all don't follow, we have leverage. As now we see the daimyo's wife was captured. As Naruto then said, Wait! I'll leave. No, Naruto, you're not going to leave. Stay behind me, says Tsunade. As now we see, Naruto then did something. From underneath his sleeve, some water began to flow that Naruto was able to create from vapors, and now in the form of rope that was almost invisible, began to wrap around the shinobi that was holding on to his wife. And immediately, it was crushing his ankle so tight that he was in pain so much that he let the woman go. As soon as the woman was let go, she dashed towards her husband, and the other shinobis as well as the daimyo guards who were there were able to charge at them and captured them. And it was revealed that they were both co-op team from both Kumo as well as from Eva. This is such insolence. I will go to the other daimyos for this. Keep them in prison and locked up. As Naruto then sighed, Phew, that was a close call. As Hiruzen then said, Quick thinking, Naruto. I know what you did. As the daimyo as well as his wife then looked towards Naruto, you saved her? Yes, young Naruto over here did. You see, he's quite proficient like the second in using the water element. But the only difference is that his proficiency is much more greater because he's able to turn water into ice. And that is what Naruto did. He increased the pressure and turned it into minus 100 degrees, making his ankle froze, immediately causing him a burn as well as tightening feeling to happen because of the clots that immediately formed there. And because of that, he let her go and, well, we were able to take them out. Thank you. Thank you very much, Naruto. You are forever a honored member of the Daimyo family, as well as you can visit the Land of Fire anytime you wish. On whatever and wherever you stay, it will be on us forever. In honor to for in in order to repay you for this. As after that we see the Grand Priest and said, "But my lord, we can't allow him to leave. He needs to be protected in the Land of Fire temple." No, Grand Priest. This is something I must disagree upon you. He is a prophecy's child of, well, as you can say, blessing. Wherever he follows, happiness follows. He has traveled here, and we are happy because a lot of tragedy was just avoided, and hopefully we will be blessed in the future. You can go back, Naruto. And remember, whenever you want, you can come to Land of Fire. Just let me know, and you will be given a tour, as well as whatever you point at will be brought to you immediately. Uh, um, thank you, Daimi-sama, but you really don't need to do any of this. Nonsense. This is only nothing in compared to what you have given me back. Thank you again. As after that, the meeting went without a hitch, and Naruto returned with his family back. As both Danzo and Hiruzen was quite happy that the Daimyo was quite happy to meet Naruto, and not only that, they were not anticipating this reaction at all. If anything, they were thinking along the lines that Daimyo might keep Naruto there, locked up in the Land of Fire Temple, but he disagreed with the Grand Priest, who suggested the same thing, making Naruto walk free back home, which was all they needed now. As this was going on, we go towards Zetsu. Zetsu, who was the will of Kaguya, alongside with an old man who has just been hearing around these rumors living within a cave near the Valley of the End. "Have you heard the rumors, Madara-sama?" said Zetsu. "Of course I have. What do you think?" "Blessing. The only blessing that is given to this world that is filled with hatred is of war by Kamiyami Shinigami. I don't realize that these people are so dumb to believe that. I mean, this world is already forsaken, abandoned, and in need of desperate help. Help from people like me who are willing to destroy it and create it anew." "You're right, my lord. But how are we gonna do this now?" "Oh, we will. All you have to just do is wait and watch, Zetsu. Wait and watch." As now we see, time passed as Kushina was now in her teens, as well as a chunin, and so was her boyfriend, who Naruto has caught her with, kissing in her own bedroom in their home. "Naruto, you better knock on the door next time." She threw a pillow at Naruto, as Minato was blushing, as Tsunade was now folding her arms, standing towering over them, as they were seated in the couch in the living room. As Tsunade looked at Kushina, who was embarrassed, as well as at Minato, who then said, "Tsunade-sama, may I—" "Silence, child. I have not spoken to you." Kushina, explanation. "I like Minato-kun, okay? I have since the day I arrived here. There's nothing you can do to change my mind. That's all I have to say." As Naruto then said, "Hey, Nei-san, it's fine. Naruto, stay out of this. Listen, Nei-san, I know that you're mad and all that, but please, it's really fine." "Fine. Quit giving me those puppy dog eyes. Fine, both of you." "Geez, enough. What do you want me to do? Throw you some wedding party or something?" "Yes, that will be doable," said Shizune. As Kushina said, "Would you really?" As Minato, who Naruto noticed was close to passing out. As after that whole eventful day, time passed as Minato became a part and member of their family because he was always visiting normally, and Tsunade was getting used to him now. As That is when we see Naruto was beginning to become interested in the Fuinjutsu arts as well, because of his Uzumaki heritage, from all the way to Mito-sama, who was his great grandmother. As Naruto then was being trained by Minato as well as Kushina both in those arts because they were the prodigies of them. As time passed, the third Great Shinobi War happened, and this time Naruto had to participate as well. As he was in the midst of war, we see Naruto showed compassion to the others. He made sure those who were not able to fight were able to be helped, and those who were quite scared of fighting but had no other choice were knocked out cold, so in order that they won't be killed. And because of this, the others begin to take notice immediately, as Oniki as well as Iwa, Iwa, Kumo, and Kiri's Kages, Oniki as well as the Raikage as well as the Mizukage all then stood together in the meeting room as they had one picture taken of Naruto in action by one of their, well, scouts. This child, I think, is the child of prophecy. He bears the Senju clan mark as well as the Uzumaki, two of the most prominent clans, and yet he hasn't killed one single person. Whoever was able to fight against him was able to survive. And they all heard one word: I don't want to hurt you. I'm sorry, but I can't allow it to hurt you. These were the only words he mentioned before knocking them out, or either making them unconscious, or saving them even. Some said that they were crushed under rubble as well by the devastating attacks, but their bones, once they woke up, were back to normal, repaired, as if nothing has happened. I think we should call off this war before it goes any worse, said the Raikage. But Kona is hugging over the child. I think that is the child that was mentioned in the prophecy, the blessing. Even in the midst of war, while we are being the enemies, he's blessing us with a second chance. A lot of people are being blessed. And we should take it while we can. We can't go to war, Oniki. Your people won't fight him, because they have seen his compassion. I have been hearing rumors that they don't want to fight, especially because of that child alone. As now we see, that is when the Mizukage then said, fine, we will pull back our armies. As the other agreed as well. Oniki was hesitant, but in the end he did so as well. As back in Konoha, there was shocking news everywhere. As Minato, as the others, were shocked when Hiruzen announced that the war has just ended because the others pulled out. As Naruto was happy and somewhat comforted, thank God. Thank God that nothing went wrong. And so time passed on as Kushina became pregnant and was now married to Minato. As Naruto was now with Kakashi as well as Obito and Rin, who has been a year younger than him, but were his friends. Hey Kakashi, Rin, Obito. Oh hey Naruto. How's everything going on? Said Obito. Everything's fine, Obito. You guys are here as well, right? Yeah. So tonight, Kushina-sama is going to announce what it's going to be, a boy or a girl. As now we see, Rin was quite excited, as Naruto was excited as well because he finally was going to be an uncle. While this was going on, Naruto was also happy for his other sisters, because turns out Tsunade has finally decided to date Jiraiya, who has been quite evident, trying to pull her. And so now she was recuperating his feelings. The only thing was that Orochimaru was somehow trying to convince him that he should join the Snake Summoning Clan. But as much as Naruto liked his Orochimaru Nisan, he knew that Snake Summoning Clan was not for him because of the venom and whatnot. And yet still, he was evident. And so now we see he was brought out of his stupor by Minato. Ah, you guys are here. Oh, hey Naruto. Hey Minato, Nisan. So, where's Nisan? I'm here, Naruto. I'm here. So what is it? A boy or a girl? Come on, Tsunade-sama. Release the news already, said Rin. It's a boy. What do you decide to name him? Funny thing, Naruto. We decided to name him Naruto Jr. Wait, what? Naruto Jr.? Why? But that was the name that I decided for my son. As Rin began to laugh alongside with Obito, you're idiot, Naruto. How can you Call your own son Naruto Jr. I mean, it's a nice name. Your name means fish cake. Oi, that's a nice name. It also means maelstrom, said Kushina, as she bonked Obito on the head. As Kakashi then said, seriously, what the hell is wrong with everyone? Oh yeah, Kakashi, you have a better name then? Said Obito. Yes, Menma, for instance, could be quite nice. Minato was suggesting that. Yeah, I have been. It will be quite, you know, um, weird to call Naruto Jr. Think about it. I'm calling my son Naruto Jr. Naruto, and he appears. Yeah, that would be quite weird. Hey, why are you making this sound like that I'm the problem here? Well, you're the one who doesn't even have a sense of naming your own children. As this happy scene was playing out, we go to the hiding where we see Zetsu listening into this. As we go towards Zetsu's and Madara's hideout, that boy has foiled my plans. What news have you found on him? I haven't found anything on him, but what I was able to find is, um, the Nine-Tailed Jinchuriki is soon going to be a mother. The seal is going to be weakened greatly, giving us a chance to break free the Biju. We have a little window then. When? On the upcoming month, October. The delivery is due. Interesting. Keep an eye on them. We might devastate Konoha with this attack, and we'll be one step closer to our goal, said Madara. As now we go towards Zetsu and Madara's hideout, where we see Zetsu's eyes open in the middle of the night after all of this event, as he ventured outside of the cave and went far, far away in the middle of the night so that nobody could hear him, especially Madara. As the moonlight was shining brightly, we see a visage of a woman appearing. My son. Mother. What is it? An essence of mine is lost while I created you, remember? How can I forget? You said that you created two of us, me and my brother, who I have lost, my other half. Yes, Setsu. I have found where he has gone. Where? He is the boy named Naruto Senju. As Zetsu's eyes widened, what? No, no, mother, it can't be. Yes, it is. I was shocked to find out. Zetsu, my boy, you must protect him at all cost, because not only he is my child and your brother, but also he is a blessing from Kamiyami and Shinigami to this world. But what about you, mother? Fear not about me. The seal is weakening. Soon I will be able to break free on my own. The Moonlight plan, then. It is futile to follow that plan, my child. I've told you before that it will only bring me out if all the 9 Bijus are present, but with the sacrifice of your own and your brother. But I don't need that. I am willing to sacrifice myself for you, mother. Are you willing to sacrifice your brother for me? As Zetsu hesitated, because he has always wondered how he would feel if he had a brother. Now that his brother was in front of him, present, he did not know what to do. I will be hesitant too, Zetsu. I don't blame you, my child. I have lost 2 sons before because of my own greed. I'll be damned if I lose 2 more. Wait for me, I will come on my own. Just make sure nothing happens to him. I will make sure, mother. I will make sure. As that is when we see, as soon as Kage disappeared, Zetsu turned. He was shocked to find who was standing there. It was Hagoromo and Homura. Hello, Zetsu. Hagoromo. Homura. We are your older brother. You know that, right? You need to pay us some respect at least, said Homura with a smile on his face. It's fine. We do understand that why you hate us, because we're the one who locked our mother away. Yes. We are also aware about your brother. Don't harm him. He hasn't done anything wrong. Why do you think we will harm him, Zetsu? Because you think we will free the mother from her prison? No. The real purpose of that moon seal was to make her corruptness go away. You see, Zetsu, when you were created alongside your brother who died in your eyes, while his soul just never was present in the physical state but wandered around in time and space. Mother was corrupted because of eating the world tree's fruit, chakra fruit, that corrupted her. And the seal was made so by Homura and me to purify that. So you were purifying our mother. Yes, the woman you met right now is our real mother, the one who has been purified. She doesn't see you as a weapon, but as a child. You see, Otsuzukis are those who have no feelings at all, but she once arrived here and bore you as her children begin to grow feelings, emotions. And when we lost our mother to corruptness, we were shocked, afraid of her. We lived in a time where Zetsu, even if you have seen her, you would have done the same, in order to protect the others. I know now you were created in a fit of rage by her, cursing us, but nonetheless you are her child and our little brother. And we are here to tell you that the seal will soon be broken. You don't need to follow this maniacal plan of Kaguya, the corrupt one. Wanna know why? Because the corruptness will return to her. Wait, what? Yes. It was the Shinju manipulating her. Don't listen into this. The husk is evil. Shinju is evil. They're not aware. The Otsuzukis are not aware. But Shinju, he has a consciousness of his own, hidden within that rage and rampantness. And it's evolving at a faster pace, much more cunningly than anyone out there ever. So the Ten-Tail is evil, and we can't revive it. Of course we can't. I need to destroy the husk. Only you can do it, Zetsu. Make sure the others are not hurt, and make sure Madara is aware of everything. And so Zetsu created a blood clone, and he himself went to where the Geromaza was. As now we see the clone arrived in the cave. Where have you been, Zetsu? It is time already. Madara, there's something you need to be aware of. Come with me to the Uchiha compound, where the stone is. The Uchiha Shrine Stone, yes. And so Madara left with Zetsu there. As soon as he arrived, Zetsu revealed the Genjutsu. It was me who wrote it down here. What? What do you mean? Listen to me and listen to me well. I will reveal the whole truth to you. As after Zetsu began to reveal his intentions and the whole truth that he has found out, Madara slumped down to the ground. So all this that I have been doing for years to no end, it was all for naught? Yes. I'm sorry. You took away everything from me. My whole life. I could have done so much better. In the village, by his side. For my own clan. I became a traitor for this prophecy. And I was being made out of a fool, said Madara, gripping his neck into his arm. Listen, the Ten-Tail is an evil being. We cannot allow it to be revived. I'm not gonna revive it. I'm gonna destroy it. No, don't go near it. It will corrupt you. Only I can do it. What? Yes, only I can do it. I visited my brothers, Hagoromo and Homura, the sage. Yes, they have given me the task to destroy it. What am I gonna do now? I'm sorry, Madara. But the only thing you can do is just live out your life. You took a lot from me, Zetsu. And yet I cannot hate you. Because I know what I was trying to do was similar to what you were trying to do for your mother, while you were being manipulated, like I was by you. I'm sorry, Madara. I'm so sorry. Nothing to worry about. Just leave, and let me handle this thing. Even though I hate you, and detest you with every fiber of my being, for what you have taken from me, what you have made me done, I know it is irreversible, and it was foolish of me to decide without any confident proof that this was what I really thought it was. Quite foolish of me, to be honest. You can leave and never return. Thank you. As soon as Zetsu left, we see that Madara then stayed there, as the other Uchihas were alerted. As now we see young Fugaku Uchiha arriving there, who was just made into the clan head. It can't be. Madara-sama. It's been a long time. But how? You were. I will explain everything. Come. And so now we see, on the other side, Zetsu has arrived there, and saw that his siblings were there already. Both Hagoromo and Homura. What are you two doing here? We told you we will help you, little brother, in this endeavor. The husk needs to be destroyed. As that is when we see, as soon as they begin, the husk begin to shake as a black chakra wave was radiated from it, throwing them back until Kaguya arrived, herself, free from her shackles on the moon. As she absorbed the wave immediately and threw it back with full force, before it could corrupt her. Stay back, children. Leave this to me. And this time Kaguya with her full strength fought against the Garumazo, defeating it in its weakened state and sealing it away far near the sun, where it cannot reach the earth ever again. As now we see, Kaguya then said, "My children, I am so happy to meet you once more." "Mother," said Hagoromo and Homura, appearing in their younger form when they have lost their mother to dark side. "We are happy to see you finally." "So am I, my sons. So am I." As Zetsu was about to leave until Kaguya stopped him and gave him a hug. "Thank you, son. Thank you so much." As that is when Zetsu then said, "What about my brother? He has a family to live nearby now, Zetsu. We have to wait until he returns. In the meanwhile, we will go back to the moon, where we will reside. Is this the best course of action?" "Yes. It is for the best if we don't involve ourselves with this new human generation with chakra." "It is your chakra, right?" "Yes, I know it is. We Otsuzukis, before we were corrupted, were sent by Kamiyami and Shinigami as a form of race to guide the other civilizations, and I was chosen to guide them and give them the blessings of Kamiyami and Shinigami in the form of chakra, in the form of Ninshu, which, unfortunately, because of me consuming that fruit out of rage for how corrupt the humans were, turned into the rabbit goddess, being a puppet of Shinju, who I was able to create, but my children were burdened by it to seal me away. I had a huge responsibility that I fumbled, but they were able to keep it up and fulfill it for me, while also making sure that I was cured slowly from the corruptness, giving me enough time to fight it. It took me a long time to fight over it, but I, in the end, was able to succeed. So I must thank you, my children." "You don't need to. So now let us leave, Zetsu. I will also be waiting for you there, Hagoromo, Homura." "Yes, I guess we will be returning soon there, too." And so the Otsutsuki family from Konoha as well as the Elemental Nation disappeared. While back in Konoha, the revelation of an old Madara Uchiha being alive was revealed, and the whole truth as well, and they were shocked to every fiber of their bone to find out that what his true intentions were, and why he was going to do this, and why he did what he did in the past. And it was even confirmed by Inoichi. "So, you were being manipulated?" "Yes. I have come to regret what I have done. And as form of that, I will accept any punishment. Then your punishment, Madara Uchiha, is to remain here and guide the next generation so that they won't be going through what you have been through. Since you are the only one we have from our generation of senseis, we want you to pass on your knowledge and teachings and skills to the others. That I will, to both Uchiha clan as well as to the future clans." All the meanwhile this was going on, we see Naruto was having a time of his life as his nephew was born. And this time around, Menma has won alongside with Naruto, who bullied Kushina into naming the son instead of Naruto Jr. into Menma. "Welcome to this world, little Menma. I hope you have a beautiful and wonderful life like I am having. And I'll be there to make sure that you do so. Because the world was changing and evolving at a faster pace. Sooner or later, they too will move towards peace. There will be a few skirmishes Naruto knew, but hopefully, there will be peace after this uneventful dawn. as this is where I'm going to be leaving this short movie of, guys. I hope you enjoyed this one, and if you did, then make sure you leave a like and subscribe to my channel if you like the content of this channel. As stay tuned for a story on Meta What If channel, as well as this is Apollo Uchiha, and I'm signing off for the day. Peace.